Introducing the all-new Rivet Counter HO Scale SD38-2. Built by EMD from November of 1972 through June of 1979, the SD38-2 was essentially the six-axle version of the smaller GP38-2 that featured numerous electronic upgrades. Designed for slow, heavy-haul freight operations, EMD hoped that the higher tractive effort and electrical upgrades in the Dash 2 line would attract more buyers than the predecessor SD38, which only sold 53 units to North American railroads. Unfortunately, the newer model fared only marginally better, with a total of 90 units being sold worldwide. Although sales were less than anticipated, the SD38-2 proved to be a reliable workhorse, with many of these locomotives remaining in hump yard or local service today. The ScaleTrains Rivet Counter Series SD38-2 is the definitive HO scale model of EMD's unique non-turbocharged six-axle locomotive. Our model combines smooth operating performance with unparalleled railroad road number and era-specific details. Not to mention, Rivet Counter models come equipped with industry-leading LED lighting features right out of the box. Today, we're taking a closer look at two pre-production samples, Southern Pacific Railroad and Elgin, Joliet, and Eastern Railway's Bicentennial locomotive. In the spring of 1973, Southern Pacific ordered 6 total units to be assigned to West Colton Yard outside of Los Angeles. The locomotives were equipped with a 4,000-gallon fuel tank and were designed to run with yard slugs for extra tractive effort. These units featured additional electrical conduit, which were housed underneath a small step or platform on the rear porch of the locomotives. The SD38-2s were unique in that they did not feature Southern Pacific's typical light packages, as they were yard engines. These hard-working locomotives would spend most of their lives working the hump at West Colton, while occasionally making trips out of the yard on transfer moves. Our model represents the SP SD38-2s in the mid-1980s to the mid-1990s. About the only physical changes made to the SP SD38-2s while they were in service were the deletion of their as-delivered footboards after they were outlawed in 1975, having their L windows modified to a two-piece design, and modification of their as-built straight uncoupling levers to a loop style to allow trainmen to operate them while standing on the corner steps. Now that we've shown the Southern Pacific model, let's look at the EJ&E Bicentennial version. Elgin, Joliet, and Eastern number 668 was built in November of 1975 and was delivered to the J in white paint. Shortly thereafter, the EJ&E completed their employee-designed Bicentennial scheme that the locomotive wore for several years. The locomotive was equipped with a firecracker antenna and Saturn brand strobe light, which has been beautifully replicated on our Rivet Counter model. All production Rivet Counter SD38-2s feature operating directionally lit LED headlights, printed and LED lighted number boards, and per the prototype railroad, certain road names are also equipped with operating LED ground lights on both sides, operating directional LED lit ditch lights, and operating LED class lights. EJ&E units were also equipped with unique step wells designed for switching. They also feature weed cutter plows and all-weather windows. Unlike the Southern Pacific version, the J's SD38-2s are equipped with short-range dynamic brakes with chicken wire grills and a smaller 3,600-gallon fuel tank. In addition to the Bicentennial version, we're also offering standard as-delivered EJ&E orange versions. Now that we've looked at both of the pre-production samples, here's a quick look at some of our other road names. BC Hydro, Frisco, Louisville and Nashville, and Yankeetown docks. While not as prolific as other EMD locomotives, the SD38-2 served an important role for the roads that ordered them, and have had long careers, with many going on to new owners and paint schemes through sales and mergers. We plan to offer many more versions in the near future, but for now, these first-run road names would be right at home on just about any layout, handling heavy switching and drag road duty just like their one-to-one counterparts. Delivery for our first run is expected in summer of 2022. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great product videos just like this.